these are made.
That's right, 40 hours a week.
40 hours a week.
It seems all right. Gundam Wing is one of those scripts that I just loathe. There's nothing wrong per se with the script adaptation work, except that, of course, that I was watching and I was like going, a third-year psych major wrote this, and I can tell because everyone talks like a third-year psych major. Hello, I am a 14-year-old freedom fighter from this planet. It's nice to meet you. Well, hello, I'm president of Paraguay. It's nice to meet you. I'm his young Victorian daughter. It's very nice. And like it's just like everyone sounds like a third-year psych major. If you could be president of the galaxy, you could be a terrorist from a desert planet. You could be a 12-year-old girl with 2 legs missing, and it's just all the same voice, just reading the lines, and it's just. And I know, I've heard in Japanese, they don't do that. There's character in the show in Japanese. And I was like, and it's not the actors. The actors are giving great performances, and they're doing it. It's just, they've been given very soft sand to stand on.
And we're really stuck by, when you think about it, it's ironic, because anime and dubbing in general pay way less than the prelay stuff where you record it first and then they animate to it. But it's a lot harder to sound natural when the mouth flap for what you're recording is it's like a squirrel running across the street. And you need to make that sound natural. Whereas when they get like the celebrities and pay them huge money, they can just sort of go at their own pace. And
I've brought name actors to tears in my booth.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, it's so pleasing.
Because you have to match the timing.
Like that, don't you? And hopefully it's been written well. If it hasn't been written well, you are.
Somebody.
There was a hand over in the hat.
Do you ever have the ability to alter the malfunctions when you say? I know there's a lot of animators.
No.
Nothing.
Never.
It's what it is.
I have the ability to rewrite the dialogue to fit the mouth.
And
sometimes we don't even get the animation, and we just have to wing it based off of the Japanese scripts and how we think the Japanese are going to read it.
Wow.
That makes Indian Chief cry.
Props.
Yeah. Well, don't say props because it usually turns out very awful. They give a little bit like, normally it's like when you like finally get the tape and you see the animation connected to what you wrote, and you're like, oh God, really? Really? You couldn't have just waited a month and given me some animation so I could have made it pretty? God damn.
And not all flap, when it's there, is created equal. There was a show I did called Kamichu, where they really wanted to make it pretty, so instead of just that waka 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 waka, instead of just the Pac-Man mouths, they would have these really idiosyncratic, like weird mouth shapes that matched the Japanese syllables. Finding things to fit that face, not so much. Some shows have really good flap. Some shows have reasonable flap. Other shows you're like, what word am I going to put when every character ends with their mouth like?
Yeah. Read or Die, we just like gave up on that. Like, sometimes just people just ended their mouths like this. It's just like, no, who cares? God damn it. I got off a game, Sengoku Basara, Samurai Heroes, which I highly recommend you check it out because it has many flaws, but damn, we tried. And if you want to see what it looks like when someone tries really hard with not a lot of time and cooperate, as much cooperation as can be reasonably expected from Capcom. It's really off the wall and it's a lot of fun. One of the things I got to do though, one of the few privileges I was given was there's this CG opening. This like high detail CG opening that they have for all the different characters, and they gave me just enough time, and they're all animated to mouth, so it's all actual mouth movements, and I got really I got really OCD and wrote the dialogue by vowel so that it would fit the vowel shape of everybody's mouth and fit perfectly, which is something you're supposed to not be able to do. It is doable, it just takes about 3 days to do 2 pages. And my soul, which I sold. And I did it, and I wrote all the dialogue to fit, and it's beautiful except where they then changed the scripts and reanimated it a month later. Other than that, it was perfect. Yeah, they do that, don't they? Somewhere out there's a beautiful copy of it. But still. I don't even know who has that.
Oh, yeah.
casting, for anime, it tends to be it depends on the company. Every company is different. With anime, usually it's the director. Usually the director comes in. That's not always true. Sometimes it's the producers, depending on how much reputation that director has built for being competent. I don't know what company did that, so I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I've not seen the show. I don't even know who owns it or who. It might have been like a pickup.